family members, and do what we need to do to make sure that D.Bilal Beasley is reelected. Can we do that? Yeah. Can we do that? Yeah. All right. So with that, we actually have another event tonight. Is the swearing-in ceremony for the newly elected board members, as well as Ms. Renee Burgess, our standard bearer. So I just want to acknowledge each of them individually, so that we know who it is. The President of the Board of Education, Paul Inman. Our standard bearer, Ms. Renee Burgess. Also, we have Ms. Darlene Reeves, Mr. Joseph Sylvain. We have Pastor Sean Evans. And we have, I like to call him Dr. Richard Williams. So please, if there's anything that any of you can do to help us in our campaign efforts, please make sure you stop by the office. We'll be there on Saturday at 12 noon. That's at 660 Stuyvesant Avenue. And we need everyone to participate. All hands are on deck, because we don't like to take anything for granted. So once again, I would like to say on behalf of Freeholder Beasley and his lovely wife, Wasima Beasley, we want to thank you for coming out, and please enjoy your dinner and have a good evening.
Thank you. If he sounds like a campaign manager, he is. And I really, really depend over the years, the leadership that this Board of Ed has developed in moving our district ahead, and the skills that they have developed. So I'm very confident. Thank you for coming out. I know you have a reorg. Let me introduce these two people that we just voted for. The highest vote getter was Romaine. Romaine is not here yet. But we have third term, I believe, being elected, fourth term, being elected, former President Renee Burgess, who was the top vote getter. We set our goals. We had a minimum vote that we had to get out was 1,000. Renee came in at almost 980. So we always tell them, if you look at test scores, you can't get 100, 98 is an A+, that's for sure. And then we have joining us this new term, both Romaine, who's not here, and Reverend Sean Evans are in the Newark school system. They're there with our children, and certainly he's first timer, but never have we realized the hard work that they can put in when it comes to campaigning. Now they have to roll up their sleeve, and this is Reverend Sean C. Evans. Thank you. Go do your reorg, and we'll catch up with you. God bless. I'm going to bring back Andrea, because we're going to get to our two awardees that's here very soon.
But before we do that, we would be remiss if we did not ask the President of the Board of Chosen Freeholders to come up for remarks. President Lonnie Watson.
Good evening. Good evening. When I come and with Bilal, I know I'm at home when I see so many Irvington residents. So, how's Irvington tonight? Great. Are you ready to get Bilal re-elected? Yes. All right. And Bilal and I, we were talking, Freeholder Beasley and I, we were talking, and I said to him, I said, you know what, we've got to get you back in, because if not, Irvington would not have any representation on the county level nor the state level. So we can't let that happen, right? Right. Okay, so we know that June, when the primary election take place, that you have to go out, get all of your residents, get all of your family, get all of your friends, and whomever else you can get. Just make sure they come to the poll and vote for my friend, Bilal Beasley. For certainly Bilal is worthy to be re-elected. He works hard for Irvington. He works hard for his entire district. And we know that on the Freeholder Board, even if I'm asking for you to put me back on so Bilal and I can work together. Is that right? So, when you get ready to vote, you're going to look at the A line, and we're going to go all the way across. We're going to make sure that we start at the beginning of the A line and go across. I don't know where Bilal's ballot. What's your ballot number? Okay, A9. I'm A7, Rufus is A8, and Bilal is A9. So you know what? You can just start 7, 8, and 9 if you want to. But I do thank you for allowing me to be here, and Bilal, thank you. And this beautiful wife, you know, I have to always acknowledge Mrs. Beasley, for certainly without her, he could not do the things that he does each and every day. So I applaud you for having such a beautiful husband and loaning him to me on Wednesday nights and for freeholder meetings and for special meetings. I thank you so much for that. So again, on behalf of the Board of Chosen Freeholders, let me say that we are happy to have served you these past 3 years. We want to come back on to continue serving you, and may God bless you. If you need us for anything between now and June, just call us, right, Bilal? Just call us. And then after June, call us until November. And after November, start calling us again next year. Thank you, may God bless.
Thank you, Madam President. And those words, Madam President, is not falling on deaf ears, because we have Kretschmer homes, we have Southport, we have, we've been to Camptown Gardens. So there's a lot of our constituents here that believe in making that call. Is that right? Thank you, and God bless. I know you have to get on the campaign trail. I'm just going to have Ron, he wants to acknowledge a few other people.
I just want to acknowledge a few people. One of them is Reverend Jerry Smith, because he's here. He promised to pray for me. Thank you, Reverend. Councilman Quinzel McKenzie just had a new baby. He's here from Irvington. Police Chief Michael Chase is here. And of course, Bonnie Watson. Thank you very much.
Okay, now to the presentation of awards. I would first like Linnell Jackson to come forward.
First of all, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where's my person? This award is for Lieutenant Amanda Kuntz. Would you please come forward, Amanda? Woo! One of my children. I don't know where to start with you, but I want you to listen to this. This is a little woman. She's a lieutenant. She's in specialized units, narcotics task force, Essex County Police Department, sexual assault coordinator, Rutgers Police Department, undercover intelligence officer, Irvington Police Department, narcotics task force, instructor at the police academy. I lost my place. She's patrol sergeant, domestic violence coordinator, and liaison, internal affairs commander, platoon commander, special assignment instructor at the Essex County Police Academy, drill instructor, physical fitness instructor, pursuit driving instructor, domestic violence, sexual assault, CPR, and first responder. Now, can any of you do that? She needs a standing ovation.
and I, along with Levy and I remember Sonny. We remember those days going back 20 years and couldn't get a more active member of our community to be still willing to do what civic associations do. But this honoree, and I wanted to put emphasis on Amanda. Before she became a police officer, our family, her mother, her dad. Matter of fact, her dad was also in law enforcement. He's proud. He was a detective sergeant with the county police. And Amanda really impressed us, not just with her ability as a law enforcement agency, but she actually, as the domestic violence response team, really caught our focus in terms of what she does and the things that we do from year to year. She's a part of our community organizations within the township, and that's the real other half of it. Public safety with the social service award that we're presenting to Lieutenant Amanda Kuntz. Just being a lieutenant speaks for itself. We'd just like to read this. Public Safety and Social Service Award presented to Lieutenant Amanda Kuntz, Irvington Police Department, in recognition of your leadership and your committed dedication to domestic violence and safety in our community. We honor you and ask God's blessing for you. Presented by the D.Bilal Beasley Civic Association, Linnell Jackson, President. It is our honor, Amanda, to present this to you on behalf of our Civic Association.
We ready? 1, 2.
Her dad is holding these roses. I'm gonna give him an opportunity to say something. Come here, come on. We call him Dickie Kuntz.
All right, I want to honor you, my dear. Thank you for giving me the mic, etc. I'm very, very proud of my daughter. Kind of broke her in, I think, too good. I retired as a sergeant, and here she got 20 years on the job, and she's a lieutenant. Got to school with her, but it's all good. The other part of the gift is hoovering around the ceiling, the balloon that flew up, stating that she's the best. So I was hoping that Libby could get it down for me.
Oh, no.
You can't do that, Libby?
She can't do it. No,
No, can't. Okay. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it either? Okay, so I guess we'll just leave it up there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Very brief. This award actually goes to the domestic violence response team members. I have 3 women that have been working with me since we began this journey with domestic violence. It's been 6 years. They are unable to be here tonight, but it's Kimberly, Zakia, and Cheryl. They are the ones that come out 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and speak with these victims. They call me, I call them, and they come out. So this award belongs to them, the volunteers, and I thank the Township of Irvington, our leaders, for allowing us to do what we do, providing us with cell phones and other things that help us assist victims of domestic violence. So I thank you on behalf of the Domestic Violence Response Team and all of the individuals and victims that we have helped. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. I'm so used to calling him Dickie Kuntz, I get caught trying to call him other. We go back that far. I think he's a bulldog. Dickie, you went to Southside?
Yes.
Yeah, him and my wife, they both bulldogs, so they go way back. This next honoree, May represents a lot of tradition in America. One is Mother's Day. I might as well do an early happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers here this evening.